Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kayla and today I will be doing a collective reading for you guys. I have already cleansed the space and said a prayer over the cards, so we're going to go ahead and get the overall energy with this oracle deck. Clarify with the tarot, finish off with the final message from Spirit. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing all right, better every day. Let's go ahead and get the overall energy, please and thank you, Spirit. One card for the overall energy of the reading, please and thank you. What is the overall energy of the reading? All right, thinker with chaos and conflict at the bottom, 33 and 44. So those numbers could be significant. Thinker is 44. Thinker, I'm letting you see the picture. Okay, and then chaos and conflict is 33. All right. Right up under that, we have number 9. Treasure Island, and number 41, soulmate. So this could have something to do with a love, okay, but we'll go ahead and get into it. Let's see. 44, thinker, strategy, being analytical and logical. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win the game of life you're playing. Okay, so with thinker coming out as the overall energy of the reading, Spirit wants you to use strategy, be analytical and logical. Okay, so there could be something that you need to think about. Okay, use your intuition, use your, well, maybe not your intuition, but your all right, maybe so. Okay, I don't want to tell you not to use your intuition. You should always use your intuition, okay? But also just not like doing things on a whim. With this thinker, you have to think about something, okay? You have to use your mind. You have to be logical, analytical, as it says here. And if there's any type of information that you're receiving at this time and you're questioning it, it says you have all the information you need. Everything is exactly as it seems. So I feel like that's letting you know that whatever it is that you're receiving and whatever you think it is, that is what it is, okay? It says your calculations will prove to be correct as well, okay? Take things at face value. Exactly what you see is exactly what it is. Don't get to assuming, okay, that it could be something else. Like, it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, but it might not be a duck. Let's not take it, you know, if you get what I mean. All right, and then with chaos and conflict at the bottom, disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well. As you become unmoored by it, scattered by the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than to be understood. Okay, so maybe you need to see things from someone else's point of view. Okay, but you may have some type of be at cross purposes with another, maybe not getting along with someone, okay, some type of tension. All right, between you and someone else. You could maybe be feeling like a shift in energy, okay? It could be like usually you and someone is getting along very well and now you're just noticing, you know, you're picking up on the energy shift, all right? Let's go ahead and clarify and see why these came out, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit. Please clarify thinker, please, and thank you, Spirit. Why is thinker here for the overall energy of the reading? The Hierophant, commitment, traditional values, conventional conformity, religion, beliefs, ethics, knowledge sharing, social approval. Knowledge sharing, so that's together, social approval, okay. At the bottom, the Five of Swords, defeat, empty victory, surrender, walking away, cowardliness, sneakiness, lies, self-sabotage, aggression, deception, and violence. The number 55 could be significant, 44 or 33, okay? Um, Commitment, traditional values, conventional conformity, religion, beliefs, ethics, knowledge sharing, social approval. I really don't like this Hierophant card because even with the damn definition on here, it's like, what does it mean? You know, it really don't get straight. It still confuses me. Like, what? What the fuck does conventional mean? What? Conformity. Okay, I know that means like going with conforming. Okay, ethics, beliefs. It just don't make no sense to me. Like when I see the Hierophant card, I feel like it's just talking about church, pretty much. Okay, believing in Christ. All right, doing what society wants you to do, pretty much. Five of Swords, defeat, empty, victory, surrender, walking away, cowardliness, sneakiness, lies, self-sabotage, aggression, deception, violence. Knight of Pentacles, cautious, practical, loyal, stable, efficient, hard work, responsible, persistent, protective, conservative, stubborn, patient, completing what you start, getting back to nature. The Lovers, love, soulmates, kindred spirits, perfect union, partnership, harmony, trust, romance, sexual connection, shared values, major decision or choice. All right, so with these three, Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Lovers, with the Hierophant, so definitely something about maybe love, a partnership with someone else, okay? Maybe someone that you had a relationship with was trying to Five of Swords you, okay? Defeat you. They were being sneaky and aggressive, okay? Maybe they're putting on an act as if they want to put in the time and energy to make something work. Okay. Someone could be playing with your emotions or your feelings, you know, in and out of your life or something like that. What else for Thinker? Please and thank you, Spirit. What else for Thinker? Ooh. Alright, I'll take that one because it didn't fall on the damn floor. Alright, the Page of Wands. Good news, letters, phone calls. Word of mouth, cheerful, optimistic, playful, creative, new, exciting plans, confident, intelligent, bright idea. At the bottom, the Hermit, spiritual enlightenment, soul searching, inner strength, self-reflection, introspection, contemplation, inner guidance, solitude, search for truth. Five of Pentacles, lonely, left out in the cold, struggle, poor health, abandonment, neglect, despair, breakups, disgrace, financial hardship, homelessness. Ace of Wands, new beginning, inspiration, creative spark, initiative, passion, enthusiasm, energy, excitement, spontaneity, accepting a new challenge. Okay, so why am I feeling like it's saying something about maybe you're taking the time alone, sitting by yourself, doing some introspection, self-reflection, okay, soul searching, solitude, contemplation, taking some time by yourself to maybe think, meditate on something. You may be leaving something in the past, breaking up with somebody, okay, and then like starting something anew with this Ace of Wands, okay? So maybe it's going to be good news, a good idea, a bright idea. Like maybe you're figuring something out about something, finding out something maybe you didn't know before, and it will help you like in a better, okay? What else for Thinker? Please and thank you, Spirit. The Tower. Chaos, disruption, sudden upheaval, disaster, loss, trauma, tragedy, confusion, pain, divorce, abandonment, and downfall. Unexpected events, okay? So maybe some type of unexpected event could be coming in, okay? Some type of major change that may cause disruption in your daily life, okay? It could cause some type of trauma, okay? It could be anything. It could be like death, a birth of a baby, moving, getting a lot of money. It could be anything that will just cause like a shift in your reality, okay? Four of Swords at the bottom. Fear, anxiety, contemplation, solitude, stress, feeling overwhelmed, mental overload, relaxation, rest, sanctuary, meditation, regrouping, recuperation, introspection, self-protection. All right, so you may need to take some time alone, okay, to rest and relax, to heal, all right? The Moon card, intuition, illusions, dream, fears, repressed emotions, secret deception, anxiety, subconscious insecurity, hidden intentions. Okay, you could be finding something out about someone. All right, Wheel of Fortune, good luck, unexpected events, karma, destiny, fortune, progress, change, cycles of life, soulmates. So I feel like you're going to be finding out something, okay? And it maybe is not going to be something that makes you too happy, but I feel like it's going to be for the better, okay? It's going to change something for you. All right, what else, please and thank you, Spirit? What else for thinker? Ten of Cups, complete happiness, fulfillment, joy, satisfaction, positivity, optimism, prosperity, abundance, pleasure, dreams come true. So that could be the major change that's coming in. Maybe new love. Okay, maybe someone wants to come into your life and offer you true commitment or something like that. That could be good news for you, okay? At the bottom, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the Two of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles talks about mature, grounded female, businesswoman, high social status, generous, loyal, committed, financially independent, wealthy, luxury, organized, no nonsense, kind, sensible, practical, intelligent, down to earth, witch, great mother. Nine of Wands, ongoing battle, wounded, drained, fatigued, close to success, last stand, courage, perseverance, persistence, resilience. Some of you may be resisting something, okay? Maybe you're resisting this Ten of Cups coming in. You may say that you want it all the time, but it could be some type of, I don't know the correct term, subconscious, unconscious. It's something that you're doing, but you're not aware of it, okay? Like pushing away love. All right, and then with the Two of Wands, two paths, decisions, options, planning to stay or go, waiting, expansion overseas, okay? So something is going to come in. I feel like that's going to make you very happy, okay? That's probably going to put you in a better position, okay? And it may cause some drama with someone else in your life, maybe from the past, maybe someone that you're in communication with, all right? Maybe a lover from the past or something, and maybe you have to decide. Like, do you want to pursue this new path or maybe give the past another chance? All right, one more, please, and thank you, Spirit, for thinker. The Seven of Cups. Lots of options, choices, multiple decisions, multiple possibilities, opportunities, decisions, procrastination, fantasy, imagination, and directionless, okay? So you could have lots of options or choices or possibilities or opportunities coming in. You could have a choice to make, as I said. At the bottom, we have the Hermit, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, yeah. Okay. That's because I didn't shuffle the cards. These same cards came out again. Spiritual enlightenment, soul searching, introspection. Yeah, I just feel like you have options and you're gonna like think about it and choose to like leave somebody out in the cold and start anew. I feel like, okay. That's what I feel like, okay. Something new is coming in, but also it's something that you're probably engaging in with right now, and then it's like you're gonna have to choose. Do you want to move on or not? Okay. What about this Hierophant here, please and thank you, Spirit? Commitment, traditional values, conventional conformity, religion, beliefs, ethics, knowledge sharing, social approval. Why is the Hierophant here, please and thank you, Spirit? Please clarify this Hierophant. The Empress, abundance, nurturing, fertility, feminine, good parenting, development, accomplishment, growth, evolution, and action. Okay, so you could be growing as a woman, as a mother, as a feminine, okay? Learning, getting better in your parenting, accomplishing things, growing, okay? Knight of Swords at the bottom, ambitious, action-orientated, driven to success, fast-thinking, defending beliefs. Six of Pentacles, giving, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, and charity. Ace of Wands, new project, inspiration, urge to create. Willpower, desire, power, potential, beginnings, new opportunities, and growth. Okay, so you could be very excited maybe to start something new. All right. Someone may be very excited to come in and offer you something to maybe help you get something off of the ground. Okay, someone may be coming in to assist you, or be generous with you, offer you some type of charity to help you with something. All right, one more for this Empress with the Hierophant, please and thank you, Spirit. Why is the Empress here with the Hierophant? Ooh, one card, please and thank you, Spirit. One card for the Empress with the Hierophant. All right. The Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, inevitable fate. Inevitable fate. Ups and downs, unpredictable. Okay. See, it's because I don't really know what the fuck the Hierophant means. Give me a second. Alright, I'm going to just read this to y'all because it just, I don't know, it just don't click to me. The Hierophant stands for righteousness, sacredness. The Hierophant kind of give me the same vibes as the High Priestess. But I could understand the High Priestess. It's just like higher knowledge, intuition, sacred knowledge. Like maybe like a secret society, you know, like tarot and all of that. Just something that you know that the whole, the rest of the world wouldn't know. And things of that sort, okay? But when I read the Hierophant, righteousness, sacredness, hierarchical order, orthodoxy, and moral righteousness, all I could think about is like, I don't know how the fuck it would come in with this Empress in this Wheel of Fortune. Like, what? It says it can represent marriage or an arranged setup. It can mean a teacher or a counselor who will help in learning, education. Alright, so what? Maybe it's saying like maybe you learn something to help you come into your Empress energy, to help you grow. And because maybe you learned a lesson, okay? And so now you're going to be getting good luck and things of that sort, okay? Nine of Cups at the bottom with the Four of Pentacles and the Death in the reverse. The Nine of Cups talks about wishes coming true, contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, and gratitude. The Four of Pentacles, saving money, security, conservation, sacredcy, control, fragility. The Death reverse, and I thought I had all these cards in the right direction. Resistance to change, fearing change, holding on, stagnation, decay, personal transformation. So I don't know, somebody is holding on to something, not trying to change, okay? I really don't know who. Somebody's holding on to something, not trying to change. What about this Page of Wands? Good news, letters, phone call, word of mouth, cheerful, optimistic, playful, creative, new, exciting plans, confident, intelligent, bright idea. Why is the Page of Wands here? Please and thank you, Spirit. The Death card. Shadow, self, attachment, addiction, restriction, sexuality, temptation, seduction, destructive behavior, materialism, codependency, toxicity. The Emperor at the bottom, respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules, and power, authority, father figure, protection, control, discipline, focus, practicality. The Moon and the Temperance. The Moon, illusions, mystery, dreams, intuition, fear, anxiety, subconscious premonitions. Temperance, balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, finding meaning. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're going to find out something about somebody that's trying to, like, play with you, okay? One more. Why is this Devil here with the Page of Wands? Please and thank you, Spirit. The Magician, action, creation, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, creation, skill. Yeah, I feel like creativity, skill. I definitely feel like somebody is probably doing some type of black magic to like persuade you or something. 987. Look at this. These is the three cards that was at the bottom of the deck. 987. That could be significant, okay? The Nine of Swords. Anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, despair. The Strength, courage, passion, subtle power, persuasion, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion. Chariot, movement, progress, action, integration, determination, willpower, control, departure, and courage. So I feel like maybe you were strong, powerful, all right? to like move forward, maybe from whoever this person is that's trying to play mind games with you or something, okay? What about this Tower here? Chaos, disruption, sudden upheaval, disaster, loss, trauma, tragedy, confusion, pain, divorce, abandonment, downfall, unexpected events. Ace of Cups, love, compassion, creative, new feelings, spirituality, intuition, new baby, proposal, or marriage, okay? So you could be having a baby, getting proposed to, getting married, all right? Getting in a relationship, new love. Maybe your spiritual gifts are coming in stronger, all right? Some type of change, as I said. Three of Pentacles at the bottom, teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation, building something. The Hermit, soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, being alone, independence, inner guidance, meditation, consciousness. And then the Seven of Cups, opportunities, wishful thinking, choices, illusions, searching for purpose, daydreaming. I feel like this is like maybe something that you wanted, all right? Working with others. To bring in maybe new love, okay? What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for this Ace of Cups with the Tower? What else? Why? Temperance in the reverse, imbalance, excess, extremes, overindulgence, alcoholism, addiction, self-healing, realignment. Queen of Cups at the bottom with the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Queen of Cups, compassion, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing, emotional stability, intuitive caring. Eight of Pentacles, diligence, passion, high standards, apprenticeship, mastery, skill development, repetitive tasks. Page of Pentacles, manifestation, financial opportunity, skill development, ambitions, desire, diligence. Okay, definitely feel like you're working at something, okay? You could definitely be working at something trying to help you to bring in love. What about the Ten of Cups here? Happiness, fulfillment, joy, satisfaction, positivity, optimism, prosperity, abundance, pleasure, dreams come true. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Ooh. The Nine of Swords, fear, anxiety, worry, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, despair. Six of Wands, Ten of Wands, Page of Cups. Six of Wands talks about public recognition, victory, progress, self-confidence. Ten of Wands, burden, extra responsibility, hard work, completion. Page of Cups, creative opportunities, intuitive messages, curiosity, possibilities, happy surprise, dreamer, sensitivity, new love. All right? So maybe somebody's going to be stressed out about you finding happiness and moving on successfully. Okay? No longer being stressed out by them. One more for this Ten of Cups with the Nine of Swords. Please and thank you, Spirit. I'll take that one. The Hierophant. Institutions, tradition, religion, society and its rules, social approval, conformity, forgiveness, bonded, mercy, trust. Ten of Swords at the bottom. Painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, defeat, collapse. Nine of Pentacles. Fruits of labor, reward, luxury, self-sufficient, financially independent. Six, that's the Lovers. Harmony, love, relationships, union, partnerships, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, the strength of two together. Okay. So maybe it's like after you went through whatever type of painful ending, okay, and you're doing better now in the Nine of Pentacles energy, love could be coming in, new opportunities could be coming in, okay. What about this Seven of Cups here? Lots of options, choices, multiple possibilities, opportunities, decisions, procrastinating, dreaming, fantasy, imagination, illusions and directionless. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please, and thank you, Spirit. Why is the Seven of Cups here? The Emperor, respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules and power, authority, father figure, protection, control, discipline, focus, practicality. Two of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Seven of Pentacles. Multiple priorities, time management, adaptability, balancing decisions. The Hangman, pause, surrender, letting go, new perspective, enlightenment, viewing things differently than before, deep insight, sacrifice, change, release. Seven of Pentacles, long-term view, hard work, perseverance, diligence, sustainable results, and investment. Okay. So you're going to have definitely a choice about maybe like who it is that you want to invest in. All right. Something's going to have you seeing things differently. Okay. Taking a moment. One more for the Seven of Cups with the Emperor here, please, and thank you, Spirit. One more for the Seven of Cups with the Emperor, please, and thank you, Spirit. Why is the Seven of Cups here with the Emperor? One card, please, and thank you, Spirit. King of Pentacles, wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance, prosperity, generosity. Okay. Ten of Swords at the bottom, painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, I just feel like you have an option to choose. And maybe this other option, this new option is like King of Pentacles, Emperor, something that's new and is going to change your life. And the past is probably what you wanted all the time, but it didn't work out, okay? So you're definitely going to have to think and choose, all right? But in the choice that you make may cause some type of chaos and conflict, okay? Either way, choosing good or bad, I feel like the right option or the wrong option is going to cause chaos and conflict, because if you choose the right option, then the wrong option is going to be upset and coming in to fight. And if you choose the wrong option, you're going to be causing chaos and conflict for your own self. Because I feel like whatever you've been through with this person in the past, like, you know, it'll probably repeat itself, okay? One final message before we close out, please, and thank you, Spirit. Message. One card. Isolation, lonely. There's a tendency to push people away by isolating yourself from uncomfortable situations. Look into new ways to break down the walls and to create better ways to connect with others. Don't keep your light to yourself. Open up and share it, okay? Spirit wants you to open up more, okay? Put yourself out there more. You may spend a lot of time to yourself, all right? And then at the bottom, we have good news, positivity. Your prayers have been heard. Good news is on the way. The universe wants you to have expectancy of positive outcomes in your life. You have the power to manifest what you desire. What you desire of your highest good by co-creating with the source. Now it's time to celebrate. So good news could be coming in for you as well, okay? So that's the message that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. And you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.